and no be with my customer.
Yeah.
So when the person walks in, you have to study the kind of person.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Is there money in fashion?
a lot of money. It's gonna be
What are the likely mistakes young designers can make?
never charge according to your feelings. How are we feeling money first?
So how do you do pricing? Let's talk about pricing.
Pricing, when you come in, I will ask you the kind of
What are the things you really look up to, like you consider when sewing?
there's difference between say what the phone a charge here
Na
or 2
efe.
million na efe. And the difference say when say ni panation.
Na
No I stitches no. Tell it here.
Are there unity in this design work?
Not really. People are not circle. But on the side of bro so.
Is that so? Should it be so? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm K, here for a reason. These designers then, on Vogue and Verb. On this channel, we sit designers down, talk to them about the struggle, the challenges they've been going through, their inspiration, why fashion, the reason they joined fashion. If it's money, they should let us know. If it's not money and anything else, make we know. Today I have a designer with me, a very young one. Let me say, I don't know if the god son of a rich designer, a very known designer. I don't know if I should say father of. I don't know how to put it. I should ask him myself. What is the relationship between you and Sam Rich?
Oh, Savage is my role model
Your role model,
and my godfather in the fashion
fashion
industry.
man. Okay, so we have the godson of Sam Rich Classics.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so before I get to you, the relation between you and Sam Rich, who do I have here?
My name is Cassius Adomakubos, CEO of Cassius Clothing.
Cassius Clothing.
Yeah.
Before I ask the meaning of Cassius, honestly, I thought Cassius was your nickname.
Okay.
Previously, I thought Cassius was your nickname till I got to know that it was attached to your name.
Yeah.
Like Udin though.
Yeah,
Who proud
yeah.
bro Udin?
A lot of people are saying that.
Me meaning say a nickname.
No, it's not my name.
So how did you get to fashion?
Okay. The thing is, after completing SHS, I was finding it difficult to, get myself a job to do.
Okay.
So one day I met one of my guys at Doom. They were buying materials. So I asked them, say, a quite of so meet me soon the permanent simple as they are doing it, making a lot of money in it. And I'm kind of so me meet me. Aye. So maybe I'm at say oh fancy new town. There was this one guy called Spanky.
Okay.
He was into fashion. Oh no, man that. So his shop was located inside our house. To me, didn't come out bare 2 hours. And Spanky was, if I could learn it hard, perfectly, I would get a lot of money from it. And I said, okay. Then I told my mom about it. And my mom said, he won't allow me. He want me to go and do teacher training, like into teaching. And I said, no, me, I want money. Something that will, like money every day. I want to see money.
Like
Yeah. So I talked to my mom. She was still insisting.
young person.
So me mama report me SHS teacher baako sɛ ɔntumi fo sɛ menkɔ teacher training. Nti me kɔ a meka kyerɛ ne sɛ deɛ mpɛ sɛ meyɛ no ni. So no matter what, I will do it to make money. Then they gave me go ahead. So I went there learning 6 months. After 6 months, and I'm a poor.
How sure were you? You said 6 months. What did you get to know that media within 6 months?
One thing is, whenever you are going to learn something, when you don't have passion for what you are doing, no matter the years you will stay there, you won't know.
So you had passion for it.
I had passion for
So
fashion.
you were very serious.
Very serious.
6 months.
I wasn't only learning from my master.
Oh,
I was learning from my friends and YouTube too. So I was.
You were ready to learn.
Yeah, I was ready to learn. So within 6 months was even within 5 months I was sewing for a lot of people. Even my first contract that I had was one of my friends linked me to one of Kotoko players. Yeah, player. So I did a wedding dress for the groomsmen and the main groom.
Yeah.
Yeah. So from then, uh,
Whilst you were learning.
yeah,
So I think you captured everything very easily, very fast.
yeah, very fast. So that was 2022, and I left the January. Yeah, January. Now me free when I me back to school.
Okay, so let me ask this. Whilst you were learning,
Yeah.
what were the challenges you faced during those times?
Okay. I won't say I was having any challenge because my boss was very friendly, and anytime I go to work after working, maybe he will give you some time to also do your own work.
Oh, okay.
And I was staying in the same house
With him.
the shop was located, so I had a very long free period to do whatever that I want
That
after
is.
closing. Yeah.
So did you start your brand whilst you were learning from
The first day that let me say I gained admission at his shop,
KST? Yeah.
one of my friends called JY Photography. I told my friend, bro, the person me brand them, you know, how are you going to do it? And he was also a graphic designer. So I asked him to, make a logo for me. Yeah, create a logo for me. So he went ahead and created a logo for me. So from then, the day the logo landed, I
You
started
started the
posting casual slowly. Whilst
You were
I,
learning.
I was learning, even that time, 'cause I wasn't perfect.
So you were learning and you started your brand.
Yeah,
Let me go back to your relation between your boss
yeah.
and your brand. Do you know when you are learning from your boss and starting your brand, it will feel like you want to take your boss work. It will feel like you don't want to serve your master, then you want to serve yourself whilst you're at home. So how were you able to serve your boss, have a good relationship, and at the same time build your brand?
At that time, I will close at for my boss. I will close at 6 7. Then I also start my own work from that 6 7 to 11
At your
and
boss place.
at my boss place. Then I'll go to sleep and wake up at 2:30
Nah.
and work hard to 6. Then I clean the place for my boss. Then I start work for my boss. That was how I was doing it.
Okay, so your boss was free to the extent, was open to the extent like he could give you the shop to work on your own.
Yes.
I think that was a nice thing to do.
Yes.
That really helped you. So
Yeah.
whilst you were there, you started your brand.
Yeah, I started my
So
brand.
how long has the brand been in the system?
It's getting to 5 years.
5 years.
Yeah.
What has been one of the challenging things you faced when you were starting the brand? And now you have a like 5 years experience. What is the difference? The challenge you faced there and the challenge you might face now.
One thing was trust issues. My friends was like, how? Within this short period of time, you are saying you know how to sew.
That is true. No one even wants to try because this one the
No,
brand
even in my church, they were doubting. They were doubting me. So when I go to church and they see me wearing an outfit, they will ask me, who did it? And I said, I did it myself. They said, how? We know you as a photographer. I was a photographer. I was also a videographer.
Oh, okay.
Into drone. I know how to operate drone also. So I was into media. I was working at Garden City TV and also working for Royal TV
So
at
you
the
were
same
from
time.
a media and you came to fashion.
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you do it? Moving from
And
media to fashion.
even when I was learning fashion, I was still doing
The
the
media
media
work.
work.
Have you done the media work?
Not
Not really.
But for now,
You are solely for fashion.
for fashion.
So
Because the media work is very stressful. Example, when you after shooting and
The editing.
the SD card corrupts.
Hey, that one go vex you.
Rough.
Nipa no ko.
Occur. And I had two different occasions that full wedding, the SD card corrupted. So I decided to go into fashion.
Because you have passion for fashion. That is
I had passion for fashion.
So now,
Yeah.
how do you see the brand now comparing to those days?
The brand is glowing.
Talk to me about the brand.
Okay.
Casio, let me say this.
Okay.
Cassius clothing. I know you to be of men's wear.
Menswear,
Is it solely men's wear or it's a blend thing?
Okay, it's solely menswear. But sometimes, I have one or two ladies. Sometimes they ask me to sew for them, but I don't do ladies wear.
Why men only?
Ladies, they are very stressful. They will
Hey.
stress you. Yeah, they will come to your shop and be like, "Ahana you say, bohaho, ahana chime, be say why you say,
The nutrition, the doors.
nutrition."
After
Yeah,
fitting nutrition,
it's not easy.
that is the reason.
That's the main reason. Because me, I don't
You
like
don't
stress.
stress.
No,
You don't stress yourself.
no, I don't want to stress myself.
But there might be some other guys or no go sure because they say yeah, me sir.
One thing is, not everybody. Like I know, be with my customer.
Yeah.
So when the person walks in, you have to study the kind of person.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Then you choose who person will your customer. That's our best stress. So
So what are the benefits you feel you've gotten out of making that bold statement? Ma, me person me quiet fashion. Any that challenge, like those challenges, na dia will be facing with your mom. What are the benefits? Now, to see a one year on my meet to baby because maybe a day in a 1 year fear the pump to many ads in my van.
one thing is when I was coming to school, the university, my mom asked me to pay my rent fee, and she will pay the school fees. After first semester, she paid half of the school fees. From then till now, I have been paying all
Everything.
my. I've been paying everything. Menjiska one ho. So menjiska one ho I ebusia. The next day, the next week, I have to return it back. So I don't know how to because my ambition fashion. I can just spend school fees.
What in the name of fashion? No?
Yeah, on the name of fashion. Right now, it's my renting me my own shop
Where is the shop located?
at Asafo. Around where the palace is.
I want this section to be like an ad for yourself.
Okay.
You yourself, this your camera.
Okay.
Create an ad for yourself.
Okay. My shop is located at Asafo, adjacent to where the palace is located. Yeah.
What do you do? Where the person can get you? Like create a full advert.
Okay.
An advert you pay someone to do for you. Create it within this section.
I do menswear,
Okay.
agbada, kaftan, suits, shirt, all your casual wears. Yes, that's what I do.
So casual clothing. Let's get real to there. You see, this podcast is to educate young people who wants to partake into this thing. The right way they should approach the game. Because I don't know if you attest to it.
Yeah.
And when you are learning it, different idea. That's an idea now when you were learning it, they always see another pay.
Yes.
Means what knows idea. Before I continue with that, I want to ask a question here. Oh, Siano. Now, Jimmy and I doubt Rima, Ube Sergeant, what to say, a Jimmy, the name was
Okay. I joined them to say, Name, because you're man. The intent question I say, Monsieur, now meet me Pambi Mammy and Hoshe because the dress it. It's Messam Yangasame Pambi. I mean, I'm a mission. Say, I'm a Pambi because the guy said, my friend about Manoa Apple. None of the Pamatariman or Pamatariman last time, but I tell him that Monsieur,
but we have a Saturday. What you have to do
that time, so 2 at that time
was something huge.
Me saving for I think say 2 weeks to say I'm not Pamatarian because that time no could try video a week, by day. I'm not 50 cities a week, but 2 days 100 cities. Check it.
Now they 3. What the 4 days? You can go to
It's sad. You know, was saying question, but after saying missionary, I'm a buyer. Me who say I was saying me business because at the permanent, it's not solely for making a business aspect of the working. because they say ni pay ni ko na ni. O ka say o ye adwuma wie, o de be why automatic actually bia e say o de business. So
So
that person that make you.
how did you start it? Unya idea say assume say die mintimi mfa nya me de hye me ho me de hye me ho. Me de be business no. Start by like a fine base now for so years ah.
Okay, so it started this way. Ube pama dia scanning bar me group no. Me de bi beto ha.
Okay.
Me de we be say de medi. Me be chill up kakra.
Chill up kan ho and they very necessary.
And then me be show me am ho like. And then me to nyoma because ade pam no, say branding no. Say o pama nyoma na e say we twitwa to media no so nya dia ti. Fun a wo de be twitwa nya dia de ene ni nyina no. Oba pama dia na. Itimi hwe say o akwa we nyoma no ska wo matibi. E ya to a me be ye saa ade. Ha na so oba say we be a shop na that time in shop. Now I was working in feedback. You see, me am the same shop. Na me boa no kan sa na dinya eboa no. Na me ko shop.
Is there money in fashion?
A lot of money. It's gonna be it's me by this year. This year my biggest I year me nya na me kwa na I was shocked. I was there TikTok no be chatting. Say opatare. I'm so okay. I'm say we didn't WhatsApp na mama and say on send it tare na mama. No send you we be me born boy. I say I born am say born say ah okay am say ah okay. Be am say nyama so man go na doors. The BS almost be 200 something million. As I go no send half aba. I say hey you did every
week. Time.
I don't find any kan ho every week. Ni be wa ko timi ni nyama be ba no so no the material kwa ba kwa na bit member e be 3,000 na be tum. So ska wo adwuma ba we mistake so a was we go o be show timi say me ya adwuma menye ska adwuma me diska we ya adwuma for bank we so be diska but when you tell na it too late
no diska
na diska.
Talking about mistake, what are the likely mistake young designers can make? What is the mistake with common?
Never charge according to your feelings. How are you feeling money pan?
So
Say waba o boss the minister o Michelle me ko ba bi na the pattern so ye kama hye ti Michelle abo ami na mintimi na bi hye o price na o dey say adwuma mo na o charge a we okay en coordinate because any pan o ba tete nyama so ma no ko be stress so rough
emotions
but
am e ma basa o timu ye din o
and now team that in business is different from certain things.
Personal life.
Yeah, it's different crowd. We get ya. But I mean my face baby. The my downfall. Is you know my journey my mama no. Best stress. So even this week, we be stressing my bomb my dream. Say I didn't know yes sir. Well me boy.
Yeah.
Charge my charge no come and charge you. But because of say no your program to miss me boy. No, to me frame me do at 9, 10 my mother not frame me. But we I'm say I don't know yes sir. This
We agreed on a time.
Start feeling it here. We mistake. We be go but now we say oji adwuma no. We are charge 500 cedis for top and down. Now we be aba. We be power chawa no wa 2 million. We just have 2 million. What shall I say next 2 weeks somewhere? No be so the adwuma be aba. E was so cry. No so week na so say here. What's why mistake no? Why a big mistake?
That is true.
What's the one who say, oh, yeah, first one, then I say, we ready.
Second one.
You disappoint me, so issue.
Ska wo ti obi atu ska na de on fa ho.
So that's
on when it
be
can
am fan, obi on first can work here no. You know, in the chance I got the pressure beto am. The be how you adwuma serious, but now unyeska.
So your friend,
Yeah.
purchasing you, how do you price your friend?
The price one according to the price list.
The price list.
You say your friends, but I'm no cry no. My mom, anything me boka. The fact anything me boka wa na me no.
So how do you do pricing? Let's talk about pricing.
Pricing when you come in, I will ask you the kind of fabric you want, the kind of style you want, the period of time that you want it. More period of time, 14 working days.
Okay.
The 14 working days is open 7 working days price is high.
Really?
So fabric, So open because also market so your fabric different types of fabric and the price. Nti me hwe na you know ade aba no fabric say na ope then design na ode aba no adwuma wo ho me hwe no so their price o me nka say me pam top and down beje 5 million nti we ataja aba na stones ni beats o mu nti me doggy beats no me focus on top and down na me pam na so na me charge sa embellishment na be kan ho na ene ma worker nti me hwe sa no woni nyina na me dey charge o.
You charge per style.
Yeah, charge per stand. And I thought I show how only pan body figure no. They are charging
How?
because some me say me too. Yes, I me dey be pama me ho.
Okay.
We are meant to me fam obi fu from ba o sun wa.
Me. Me no size.
Ba me no size cry normal dey say me full. Oh,
Yeah, I get it. Someone with a plus size.
Obi buy or super or you 5 years for top and down. Me I bet me use 3.5 no. Means me no charge the same price.
That is true.
Exactly.
So I wanted us to do something, but I've noticed something about your brand. You are very particular about the way you sew the dress.
Yeah, very, 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 very.
What are the things you really look up to, like you consider when sewing?
My stitches, like, so they're very neat. You know, say there's difference between say what the fun a child here,
Na
or 2
efe.
million, na efe, and a difference say when we say ni panashano.
Ne.
No, I stitches no, send it here.
Your stitches are straight.
And you know, say what you show things say oh me pamba me try here be efe me 2 million no be ahwe na efe no aba on chain. Say ni pan ba on chain na obehwe say the me who million so different from the me who no ha. The one
That's
brand na
ironic.
yebasa.
Yeah.
But I'll pump to I say ni pan ba no hu a. I say yeah,
So your stitches, the neatness.
the neatness, making sure say the details are very neat. Yeah.
So when you personally are styling someone, what do you look up to? What do you consider first?
You consider the body figure. So then the body neat here because and
Style me.
me style wa.
Use me as an example.
They say who say no. Say me ka say me style wa. And bibia na be fata wo. Yo talibo wa wo sha and nobody name fa. You know, mehwe me am sa no sa bet na se. Me hairstyles na wo prefer no. Obu so ba back up so wa we. Di me am mehwe style na
I would want you to do it, but you plan how you're going to do it for a minute.
for a minute.
Yeah, plan it yourself. I'm coming. The conversation is getting interesting. Like, yeah, be style me. Yeah, be chere me di wasa me say. Next week, me ma na style me. If you're watching this interview, subscribe to the channel. Put on the post notification, like, comment, share to someone else. You might think, why are we in a different location? Nah, it's the same location, Natus Restaurant. But today I decided to switch some things for you to see how beautiful the location is, how serene the place is. It's very. I've always recommend something good. Oh, make sure say me yesu jeni. Me worry. It's the biya one thing. So there's the place I would recommend, Natus Restaurant. On all social media, Natus Restaurant. Located at Susanso. And yeah, you're fine. What a pain woman chain. I want you to know the location I am. Until you do one matter, which are upon left and right, you see the location. Let's get back to the conversation. But as you are watching, think of the next designer you would want to see on this show. Drop it in the comment section. Let's get back. I'm being styled.
Okay, so we say the show say now
Show me.
casual wear any kaftan be fatal.
It's next week, remember? Next week. Style me for next week.
Okay, me show the BI me who picture me who's watching kaftan brother. The BI casual wear it's not.
That is true.
If you watch it casual wear now.
So,
Yeah.
why don't you blend something new? Why don't you let me feel something new? Like, I don't know how to put it. Take me out of my comfort zone.
Then it's all check kaftan.
Let me check after.
Yeah.
I just said bomb idea.
Robo fucking.
Sa.
Rebel.
Go we count.
Sa.
Me caribia.
Which one book after
We
long
were senior woman be pa say obo machi dom say. What's not share video now was na boy we cry. I don't know one dresses on mobile be. But
Yeah.
but it's not my I feel comfortable in those things.
Sa.
So if you want me to switch that lane, style me. You are the designer. The reason I'm doing this is how does I feel there are certain ways clients should purchase things from a designer. There are different between a designer and a seamstress.
Yeah.
Since you are a designer, the client should purchase you in a different way.
Yeah.
So I want how the right way a client should purchase you. So I'm the client. I'm coming to you. How do I purchase you? Should I come with Mr. Oli, or you are the one to design me, make things fit for me? Next week, Mr. One best styling.
Okay.
And it's not going to be free because nothing free goes. Maker on the best styling, and you're free and go free. Metia. Maybe I know many discounts, 10% to me. So style me.
Okay, so say Oba Abe now. It's not by force say we to see or style from many collections around the world. With me will style Oba. By Oba we are when we sit down and talk about your style. You must say about question if you want to say style on the abang. You will acquire M1. And I say you be free, maybe you can come on a Science all the big designers, all the big designers, a boy moon post. You don't post, say obi the design be banner say obi the na
Yeah.
I was say omo pamani pana. They don't post, and that's how it is. And so post.
I learned opposite to be a Juma. In a certain rejection, like you can get you.
Yeah,
Like Opam will be a Juma post here.
yeah. And a bus now we are also make changes.
Okay.
I said BBC Shem. So pam the same thing say. Now change your pocket now. Obi anyu nya sem. I mean can say me map ma dey ntino so obo pam the same thing na me. Dey pam na dey.
Obia share free obi.
Obi aso free o. But say basa o ma ye o ma mo so mo dey switch na China. We almost style bet me see you or cut. Say wapam we. Na ma ba. Bet my the same style me you free so. What do me kwa? Make sure say my pam be by the same thing. Sanity.
So we should learn from the other people.
Me yes, I mistake ni bi obi dey one of the designers omo kuma say eba omo style ba me ho. Me pam the same thing, no difference. But even there was a painting in it. Me make sure say to be or no or yeah or yeah bibia perfect. Na me post here. The person need dia go. While in senior man. Last time na me na TikTok time who saw your life. And on any other designers were talking about the same thing, say, oh, take you designer, a designer post, a permanent post. And they were saying, say, on the panel, I will be in Bida. Because we post him in the target.
So I'm
So my design because on the year, make us a copyright infringement. You know, my copy, my copy and my end basa.
Yeah.
My end perfect.
I think you did the right thing.
I did the right thing. But
even if YouTube, we use opinion, that's all why he has it. As like we are doing now, not say if you give the mileage and the, let me say, there are certain way you let the person know, you tag everything to the person on your mother say. The person can claim that right. You can deny that right too. But I think you did the right way to tag the person, let the person know you copied from that person.
Yeah.
No, sir, yeah.
What's about life in so Kasa or shall so can make say, you were an intion or your design being a merchant, so but say, or share me BB or the men, but two coin, a quaha, my say, I am who say, because of an India.
Before we move on to this, there is this thing that has popped up. Who can say, Oko design and oil, and etna. Are there unity in this design work?
Not really. The boy no circle, but on the side of broad so.
Is that so? Should it be so?
Yes, I was say,
how should designers relate?
you know, nipa wo wiase ho, nkan wiase kra. Within Kumasi, me kwame me pam obi anema.
That is fact.
And say design is here 20 na wo Kumasi kra na, mutimi pam obi anema. Because I mean, if I put me the top and down by 15 brand new, on one corner show. Me to me. Nti no, sɛ wohu sɛ wodua yɛ bia, na sɛ wowu yɛ bi na sɛ wɔhwɛ na wobɛtumi aboa na ma na ya. Sɛ wobɛcharge nipa na kyerɛ na, charge ne kyerɛ no. Dan sɛ wobɛyɛ wɔn sɛ asɛ wompɛ sɛ obi abɛbrɛ so, baabi a wɔwɔ duro, wompɛ sɛ obi bɛbrɛ so. It shouldn't be so. I was say the only no. I will hear more be who say, oh, cash was there, or Pamadia, come out, Pam Castan, or you say, no be about one so with Sia. Or Boo ha, about so with Sia, I'm so bet show ye, I'm more few hackle. A bit delay. We were maybe more, I think, say, 2 apprentices are Musia a day. Within 1 year, also upon 1.5 years, upon for Fraba. To make sure, maybe that's a metro. That's how that way more. Oh, how weird.
This thing about the challenge among designers, like personally, me want to say designers no are not united.
Yeah.
It's your clients no decide what they want with the designers.
Yeah.
The reason I'm saying that is, say I'm a client, na me ba wo honom. O charge me now because say, asumesi nje me sa. Me ko asumesi honom. Obeye o bra. But now the level and the value in the game, we're reducing.
Yeah.
Let me say, me buy a honum now, be charging 500 cedis. Now, Obia be, come to me, measure 300 cedis. Me ko honum na, minim say wo boarding.
Yeah.
300 cedis they say in Iskebia. Here, what is the value of the game? What is so cra? And one thing is, clients ni one say, oh boarding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, some way be. In here, clients go obe politu brand no. Obe sell brand no. Go on obe and say, oh, what they were boarding, we start be. Since you said don't work with motions, and I'll crowd two more do you say. But I feel when designers link together, even if all price is higher than the Panokrana, and yet very much difference. The time guys are say okra obo 500 cities na me made 450 400 cities na oba me honom na me mani hu ne say wo na buy no me ne difference ni emu ye say the client feels and baby am ko ni na so ma dwen ye pill. I don't know if you get me.
Yeah.
So I think it's high time you are a designer, you have a friend who's also designers, and you might be open to a lot of designers.
Yeah.
I want you to start with this thing like designers no upon like be clients am ko ho asa
Clients go yon ko.
but me who say this start with you, like you start with your people, link designers together, just link designers together, and there will be one or be bad blood.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
me personal plea to you and other designers watching or someone link them together because Ghana population the doors back up 20 million.
Yeah, ultimately, even in the church crowd, me sorry. So me say me put mo bi atade a me ntimi kura mpam. Na sorry they are over 300 ema o ema wo. Ema na kwa bi ema omo pam ema ni bi pam ema na mo ma ene obuku. Me ntimi.
Doors.
A dozen. You were a week after down a week. And your man me pam no. Say ne my apprentice for never boa me a. No kwame ntimi. Because a dozen. E bi so ba ma me reject it.
How do you, let me, since I'm advocating in your own way, how are you going to unite designers?
For me, I don't really know because some of the designs they are very difficult. Even when almost say Brandon, if you are many pa, if you are Brandon also extend say umu ma bonten kwa na
What put your one?
o apocho ma no mo chiro.
Hey, I don't know where this issue is from, but honestly, I think we need to do a lot. We need to do. It's more than this.
Yeah, person also do stage now some no fine.
But it's not. I think I was talking about you and Sam Rich. The first day I saw you at Sam Rich place, I was like, "Cash your Sam Rich." Or say Sam Rich book cash or cash a boy we will see me because send Sam Rich, Jina the beard, the real Sam Rich, yeah. as obi ne baby, obi ni ni aketwa. Like when I saw that picture, I was like, oh yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
Or a big brand.
And I don't know quite the tiny bunny casuals. So in so now.
Yeah.
Or also, or to me frame with me frame casuals no how branding share sense. Ma konya kwat sense nya dia.
Ha.
So but your uncle football also our approach more. You are matching what
Obembu.
Hey, obi a matching what by football to say Mr. Damta mo Mr. Damta oh about life na by they were moving to more come on. Even recently I went to Accra and na I a member apartment me anko no. Yeah. It be a free. But any say o train ma will be rich to some standard bi answer na watch na ben. Na obu o hu ni say o chon ben a obi a be ba ko pay nyama bi free no.
What is wrong with copying your
Oh, that's
food?
it.
Because I don't know, but I think this thing, if you are talking about it will be tin. The about we human differences.
Yeah.
But you personally, make can say with you, my personal plea is there are people who want to genuinely want to learn.
Yeah.
I'm about to change the other one. If you are so ordinary, students are so ordinary. No question.
It be as well.
If you are home,
But ni nyina so esa wo hwe. Obi a o ye panyin wo besu ade. I say o so mo aso ye de.
Honestly, and sometimes I don't blame them. I don't blame them because say, oh yeah, in America, like when you're on the other side of the things, the who is different from when you are real in the game.
Yeah.
Other side, learning side. Oh, is a boss trend, or boss yesterday, boss is see. Then over do one, in boss class, and one. I think it's the way the boss for no some monk running was it. And yes, I'm a challenge who be a human. Yeah, the chance as I say, yeah. Me, I wish thank Kebia and Kadako designer Marco Bay and then all apprentice no obey at the boss, but I bet na. Fourth, Obi Abe frame ya, oh, Pacho, and then my boss ni honti or said press and a bar, but yes, it is.
I thought I mean down my point my crab there's one to be a bulk code shame phone. MTN phone code. We shame. Now say IT work IT says oh frame.
Yeah.
But
I think it's that high time or more years.
yeah.
Now more encouraging those new ones. I want us to do something small within some few minutes.
Okay.
Personal branding. Fashion. One very key is personal branding because how you look outside is how people feel your brand is like. Yeah. Taking your godfather, some rich an example. Now me hear some rich videos, the pictures outside. I pictured one of them some rich pump suit in on Puff Kaftan because a personal branding or the BP send you over dressing. But hey, some rich like or dressing 100. And your come there. So how do you do your personal branding?
One advice may godfathers the man some rich bunny. The man. The BS the BS or shut pump for fresh. The maybe I could BS or pump for fresh. Now Pama traffic channel post. Pama no traffic channel post. Making sure say the way so a bit fat and be fun come on. Obu have master but or Pama share fatan. You how a bit far a position no home any the way a bit far shut enough. Obu a bit mash tadia black one had be shoe be red. What I say? Obu ha or matter even now traffic channel. When you move 2 years basa na we akotwa. Ni na ema enyema no enye fewo efe kwa na we na basa. So any the way abitifa akwa ho afa the way abitifa ye onioma afa ni nya branding. The abitifa packaging onioma. Packaging no say very important. Because packaging no kwa su ko wie pricing no.
Yeah.
And them any price difference because some rich say opama dey or the maybe or the tag the thing why go there be their book.
Yeah.
Me for bimbo. Nti me expect say the average back man dey 1,000.
Also
Besu me 1,000 just because of say 1,000. There be anyone dey account ho. Say me say me sumi do no, say me sumi dey big come am sumi hwe dey me dey. Sanity. Ala we dey oba untimi dey anyepe. Eno ni ade a ye lucky in fashion industry. Obu ha o ba beto wo adwuma yi. Enye say bia I saw sign ho. What's saying one because overtaking is allowed. But accept the
The
fact
maximum respect.
accept the fact that two Nipano industry. Until certain things are there, I saw they respecting the money part. No matter say some major political seat, just meet him up on a pump seat, meet him up on kaftan, meet him up on. But no interest in any pay.
You can't have
Maybe what do no.
the experience of.
Eh,
I think
experience.
the last time I heard, I watched. I think I was in the brand Nenya. I think 10 years was 8 years.
And okay, that was last 2 years. And okay, say when you're better 10 years.
That was 2 years ago.
2 years ago. That was and okay, you call a friend say, stamina be. Also being organizing with. I don't know what can ever.
Kumasi.
Any Kumasi.
KOD.
KOD, yeah. And I'll count to check the still because it was being there 11, never 10 years.
Obey then in I pay.
Now me I make 5 years. Message then I pay. It will be how on James are not pay or pen home person
There are
competition.
a lot we need to learn.
Yeah, man for competition.
That is true.
Yeah,
I think there are a lot we need to learn.
yeah.
And I want this podcast to be the way to me who say if you need ways I designers need ways I and per se the podcast to win this year.
Okay,
That is maybe idea.
okay.
Honestly, it goes beyond Metiha makers.
Yeah,
I just have a few say it's high time designers need to learn certain things. Obi anko school krana so onya opportunity to meet something on the internet otimisua be free nipa bi ho. Because I say you run the doors.
you ready there?
It's ama adwuma no the value in the game. If you answer o maame o yes so for you fast na no queen. You go who ni say inra
Listen, my husband say, I did pam there. Spending, I did pam there. Open my diary. So say, oh, Mister no, I think I should be me. Even last week, from my child, one from Patadia man saw the cover. Natali think bedi mo be last time Natali bedi mo be 1 year. Na me so baby. Sister was having number. Be so na hwe, na me dey so na hwe. So say,
adwuma na nyam kai.
but nipa na pam na dey that no. O dey ba me who difference. So you know, untimi nja am say man question dey pama. It is still like abet ma we just watch him wura. You unim ade no dey there. Untimi munya mutimi nyepe.
Baby.
Obu ha wagidin na say but ompam hwe. E face fat no. Me say bi betima hu me dey, we ka say akoy dey. By obi agin hudi. Intino sanity.
But I want to end this section and move to another section.
Okay.
Watch out. There is this thing.
Uh,
There are certain standards in the game.
yeah.
When it comes to photography, so before we picture, I a picture we have. Hey, the standard that you cry like a normal standard that be BA cry.
Yeah.
I did one of my own atoms I deal with air.
F.
Accept the facts and learn the air. There are certain standards that say unima suya. You run and make us say they tell you run a door snails. They are not willing to learn.
And the kind of machines are any equipment that we use for a human. Obu how I prepare to extend say cameras I'm using right now. We are not the same way. We never form. But we are not the same way. I say Mark, I don't know. But we are not the same way. We are not the same way. You know. So when equipment na ebema bibia ayefe wadwuma anyone betwa wie editing na we editing we bo a what may use after effects ne obo after effects go only use but ohun so bia bibia obeso ya de ade a ode e friend say Adobe Premiere for ade after effects be ye ne app na in software in Adobe Premiere timi ente ezo usia obeso for so o yeso enyefe
I think I will say it's yadi.
I won't party here.
Let's about our agenda and the we need to learn.
Yeah.
I haven't hosted part 2 near the actual
Yeah.
Let's move to my last section I used to do. 3 things I would want you to do.
Okay.
Advise someone who wants to pursue this fashion. Someone behind us or also pursue fashion. Secondly, someone in the game bets. In fact, I know people are on. Na minute I call a very good word for me. Or send for Pamadi. Osuro say okwa emfa. And at last, a designer you want me to interview here.
Okay. Right now, say obeso at the perimao. I did be our shall say I didn't yamina chance. Me kai say Abraham yes and the missing the pound. The bomb pie, real feeder. In my church, do remember, me kai be a me born empire. After empire, no, yet now, shall we be a vessel corner cushion. Ucus, who drew her for home brassier. And you will blue. Never showed him said, man, baby, open to obey your own horse.
Before I let you move on, who is that person you were mentoring? Been saying one person, be mentoring people. Who are those people? Like list them.
One thing is the boss or yard, or the pum. By me corner ham cushion or boame, everyone say, my depemuna spanky or the mesh I sail from a depem by may ban. Or mamma's happy home. My friend Bako, Manuel Sapper. Once of my name, if it me head on the year no soon. If you are am sabi who some rich, the year of money, and I'm still the year of money in the year home. So me pay. Into me, my friends now no more shall say at the pum. I'm not media no, I won't pay media no. I won't pay media. I can't say my friend, but I'm going to say, I saw a media to be posted and you oh, I'm not cool. But to see the media no, Ukraine numbers crossing. I know some money Moscow. Or shall I say just last year? Because I say I saw Bamijan, but I say Ukraine numbers same. As a enya sika kra free ho eno no ha me because me hu say busma boa no in that my boy was outside o nti amana me mentor say sa me boss Manoa Power na me be wie some rich any other big designers are almost well.
So sorry for cutting you on there.
Okay.
So let's go back to your advice for those people who wants to learn.
Okay, so I also want to Brazil any obu because all by my dream I mean me boss over to boss na me man ho so no matter how small I am it here about my beauty shop about my me so me man for machine ba because more machines we order that the name na better machine na asema ko kuruko customer be na machine
na esi ana dey
we my friend atan coffee
I can go for that they go
say wa to machine se go a oba be use nti say oba ahobrase no one no boy go abeg want to go ade there some of no obe boss
come on brother
oh wa mu ade so obe cherish the rare character it's o balance say one brand one say mu ade na o mo ni ambre say you want to see a which match be 4-5 years na hu aduma sa me hu we wa me ko e dey am brand one say me boss be see ni na it me most of it me friend boss me pay yo e bi a say yo na me no ye boil it come on but I na ma hu the boss cry but my boss is very smallish spanky very smallish you know who you be you cry the boss what I say it you say one brand one say our boss no come also yeah and you know me one brand one say me mention
that is true
o ma also ah because me say who hu adwuma ne ne I have a you question it you know me mention
ma hu no be
ya
so the next question like someone or when you made pam no like obiting apam the fear of starting what advice are you going to give to that person
and I'm going to be able no say oh yeah na me e shase so one fa empaibo and then me so an shase a even adwuma yo me shase na me wo mu e do time bi utimi ye adwuma bi do time na say adwuma na slow down and I say because adwuma go ho but what did this kalama why you slow hard time no so one here because eh me ye adwuma o so me niska enye adwuma na won ya niska no e so dey mpaibo ebem na who the way a basi fa so to ne ma afa wa o dey who the basi fa so to ne ma afa aye on ma no na why adwuma ni
the last thing
yeah
the designer you want me to interview
okay right now no
I want one
open one pay
Later, I would want you to. I would take all those people you want, but on this set, I want one.
Okay. Jobs creation.
Jobs, please.
Yeah.
Look into your mic and talk to Jobs, please.
Jobs creation.
Oh, talk to Jobs, please, not on our behalf.
Okay. Then jobs creation. Or a friend is it. Maybe or okay. Right now, or just so. Within the work class, in the work school. Yeah. Jobs creation. Or you're very good. Yeah. Or Instagram or TikTok so or jobs creation. When I see you. Or
Add one.
if I want count. No design about cool. So a friend of gifted hands.
Gifted hands.
Yeah.
I've met him on TikTok. I don't know, but lately I've been meeting designers on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yes, she on the TikTok.
Gifted hands, so very good. Also, yeah.
So talk to me, gifted hands.
So gifted hands, even here will show this. Yeah, here will show this. For you to also come and talk about a lot of things here. You hear a lot of answers to some questions. Yes, we here.
What question would you like me to ask the next person I interview here?
A question for us, I will do.
Nah, for that question, I will definitely ask.
You will definitely ask.
So, ask what question should I ask the next person I host here? Because I make me do the make a one. Cassius said I should ask this question for him.
Question is
I don't know the person I'm interviewing next.
Okay.
So I want a genuine question.
The new question. Okay. Right now, no question about person who's having said fashion industry, you know. Apart from fashion, so you have no from a
When you are
from
proud,
a I could you know say the digital is not into.
if I ask you this same question, oh, be
okay, me just say see no more you want from me apart from fashion.
I want to ask you the same question, but I'm asking the next person that comes here. Okay. Likely, I didn't ask the next person, that the previous person, to waffle already. It may be Sandy Pano. I will show the person the same video. As soon as you see this boy, I see a question, then you get the answer in the next previous episode.
Okay.
Is there any question, anything you would like to talk about?
Okay.
Before I end.
I can't remember brave, but I put on the designers and say, oh, come on, dear. Now, do you say, what the show team so no do competition? Because so we designer, me designer. Open my dear, you see, you from them, I mean. Also, me more customers, also customers. And then you say, Bibia, but say, hey, we don't make machine, you, we make machine, you. Our customers, near our comparison. Say, Nipan who say, what you make mana, wouldn't make money see we are on so I'm a comparison. So if you say meet my pam I'm a wash and work here. But I'm a pam mountain feel. So who say we beat my amawa also calling her so our comparison. Now and should him say almost me idea saying cashiers. And I say cashiers are this you know be meeting you know competition. Sorry and yeah you would money else lady. Let's do one side.
No be any DB.
Be a baby.
If you are near the convoy number.
So that's it. Friend, F. So design the Bresciana will be a
one thing motivating me to link up with designers. Hey, some rich wedding.
Yeah. No,
the groomsmen. And then the me who
okay.
The best men, the groomsmen was all designers.
Would be a designer.
No out person. Designers, they were like plenty, like no more doors.
No more doors.
Be honest, Obi and Pam, Obi or the Obi Pam Natadeba.
Yeah.
I think that was what I saw. No, Obi Pam near the bar.
Yeah.
I think also designers are link here. Also designers are link here.
So yeah, who wants to for Asia?
Yeah.
So now
executive, I think executive fashion designers. Near pay is a for I will start doing that.
Yeah. Maria, I'm say say oh, Brandon from Canada also.
That be even if say Dentia escafono mo commander say escafone. We are taking much time, but I need to wrap up things up. Escafone say Dentia omuda so escam. So do home bus Kenya o putu on. Emma obastro. Obeto na limiter. We ye hia ni a, we be putting it on.
Yeah.
Ne be opportunity a. be putting it on.
Be putting it
East League on executives no. Omo junior aspect side.
Mo
Omo ma.
ma.
It is a meme do to so a. O be can executives no ho a. Meme ba no ba no e wo ho. Unni ma bro e ma me ban me ye
Yeah.
So they link themselves up. Me do to so. O de ade ba o le na nya me di mu a. Na de mato so. Obi ade ne yoko to so santi. Omo meti apa atum se escafone ni. Enema ye tie cha na ani age. Omo organize so na ani age escafone hia o. Enye bibie nti o de. They put themselves out.
Here for because here.
Here for person or chini na ba from. Here for there are a lot we need to talk about. That has been an interesting conversation. You might see part 2. You might see part 2. This is Vojan Web, Designers Den. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. There are more of this coming. There are more of this coming. I'm K. K for a reason. This interview was hosted. I know the environment. When you said there, you might be complaining. Environment. Change this name in the same place, but I want you to have a serene environment, a different location of how the place is. You might hear the noise. It's just for you to know, baby. Oh, baby, you're nothing too. Parking space. I'll be parking over. See you on next episode. I'm K for a reason. Bye bye.